What is the hidden truth in Hogwarts Legacy? We all know what the general gist of the story is going to be, but there is still one huge mystery. We know that we go to Hogwarts in the late 1800s as a student in our 5th year, and we uncover a hidden truth about the wizarding world. In this video, I'm going to discuss what we know so far about the lore and story, and also go over my speculations as to what this hidden truth could be, so make sure to stick around until the end of the video to find out. On the official Hogwarts Legacy Frequently Asked Questions page, it says that the game is firmly rooted in the magical universe of the wizarding world, and whilst it's not a direct adaptation of the books and films, the developers are creating fresh ways for fans to immerse themselves in the magical world. The story that we know so far follows our character arriving in Hogwarts in their 5th year in the late 1800s. Perhaps we moved away or we were homeschooled in a magical home up until now. On top of this, there are two very interesting parts of the story. The first is that we have the power to sense ancient magic and we get the choice to use this magic for good or evil. The second is that as we develop our magical abilities and skills, we uncover a hidden truth of the wizarding world. Let's take a look at these two fascinating parts of the lore and what we know so far. In the original gameplay trailer, this following quote provides some interesting information on the ancient magic. A world full of dangers you can't yet imagine, an ancient knowledge long gone from this world. That strange and mysterious talent you possess may be the key to unlocking this dormant power. Your potential is limitless, but what form will it take? The journey ahead will reveal what you stand for. The choices you make now will define the legacy of Hogwarts. Wow, there is a lot to unpack in this quote. Firstly, this ancient magic has clearly been buried and locked away for a very long time, and for a good reason. From the original Harry Potter lore, we know that ancient magic in the wizarding world is not widely understood, even by Hogwarts professors. Lily Potter used ancient magic unknowingly when she protected Harry from Voldemort. Her power of love was also a form of ancient magic here, so we know that it's incredibly powerful. Our character in Hogwarts Legacy will have a unique ability to sense and even wield this ancient power later on. In the state of play, it was revealed that we will be trying to uncover what is behind the return of this ancient magic, and also find out who wants to harness it to destroy the wizarding world. This is where the term legacy comes into play. Knowing that we have the ability to control this ancient magic, as we discover who is behind it, I suspect we will be able to use it to stop them and create a good legacy for ourselves, where we save the wizarding world, or a bad legacy where we go down the evil route and help them harness this power, which could even lead to the destruction of Hogwarts. This brings us on to the villains in the game. We know that the main antagonists are the goblins and the dark wizards who join together to form an alliance, along with a few corrupted creatures. The main villain that we know so far is a goblin called Ranrock, who wants this ancient magic for himself to destroy wizard kind. Goblins are not very friendly towards wizards, and we learn with the help of Professor Fig that he is leading the goblin rebellions. Ranrock therefore probably has a massive vendetta against everyone, and I think he wants the ancient magic to destroy Hogwarts in order to stop the next generation of wizards and witches from flourishing. So, the big question, what is this mysterious hidden truth that we uncover? Personally, I think the answer definitely lies within the history of Hogwarts, and we will no doubt find clues as we start exploring the castle and its grounds. I would love to see the hidden truth relating to how Hogwarts was originally created. We know that Rowena Ravenclaw, Helga Hufflepuff, Godric Gryffindor and Salazar Slytherin founded the school in the 10th century to educate witches and wizards, but we don't know much else. A big example of a Hogwarts secret that turned out to be a big threat is the Chamber of Secrets that Salazar Slytherin created before he left the school. I suspect there may be a big secret behind why Hogwarts was founded, other people who were involved, or even something that was created in the castle and covered up. Another theory is that the hidden truth relates to a specific person, and that person is Merlin. One of Hogwarts' first and most famous students, Merlin went on to be in King Arthur's court and be the most famous wizard of all time. Now, we know from the mobile game Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery that Merlin did actually study 5 secret rooms at Hogwarts that were known as the Cursed Vaults. This is super fascinating, and it could really relate to Hogwarts Legacy because these cursed vaults were connected to ancient magic. We can also see subtle hints of Merlin throughout the gameplay that we've seen so far. We know that some of the puzzles we run into were left by Merlin himself, and we can see Merlin written on the stained glass window here. It would be super cool to learn more about Merlin's origins, and this potentially fits in with my first theory that the hidden truth relates to the history and the creation of the Hogwarts school itself. Let me know in the comments down below what thoughts you have on what this hidden truth is. Thank you so much for watching. If you did find this video interesting, don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.